What is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new video for you all today. So today I'm going to be targeting the biggest Wilderness Slayer Cave bot farm, and we're going to be doing it on my 20 defense pure Swerve's house. I'm 85 combat on this account, and I've still yet to get a fire cape. I've yet to get a MA2 cape, so before we go target that bot farm and just check out the Wilderness Slayer caves in general, we need to get some improvements. So let's start with the fire cape. We have Jad coming up here. I've never done a fire cape with such low defense before. I have done low-level Iron Man fire capes, but my plan on this account was to use Ice Barrage on the healers, but it did not work at all. I wasn't able to land a single freeze. So then I went to plan B, and I just decided to kill all of the healers so that I could just focus all of my attention on Jad, and I was proud of this run overall. I had plenty of supplies left over. I just used a basic blowpipe setup, and I did purchase a Kodai wand. Anytime I needed health during the waves, I would just use Blood Barrage, and other than the last 10 waves, I would say the whole rest of it was pretty smooth. So here we are. We're about to finish the Jad kill. It'd be incredible to get the Jad pet, so hopefully we get him. Well, maybe not this time, but either way, there we have it. 56 minutes, and that is our first and hopefully the only fire cape that I'll ever need to get on this account. We're going to be PKing with it all the time, so the very first thing that I'm going to do with it is use a Trouver Parchment on it so that we never lose it. All right, now it is time to get our MA2 cape. I don't know what this guy thinks he's doing, but I have so many brews. Oh, he must think that he can use range in here. Look at that. We should be able to log out here. Yeah, you can only use magic. I don't think he knows that. There we go. All right. Well, that's the only Pker that I had to deal with, so I'll take that. We actually had to do the XXzoticx spells and the Zamorak spells, and then I was able to start the MA2 thing, so yeah, that didn't take too long, and of course, Pkers here are not the best, unless it's me, of course, and so now it's time to go ahead and kill all 3 monsters and get our MA2 cape. Alright, there is XXzoticx killed, now let's move on to Bowman. I did run into a level 61 who was doing this, so gave me some more confidence since I'm level 85. There's Bowman taken care of, and last but not least, I would say this was the most challenging just because of all these poison spiders, but here we have Zamorak killed. So we're going to go ahead and pick up that heart, and we now can go claim our MA2 cape. A first for me, the fire cape and the MA2 cape on this account. What can I say? I like to procrastinate things, but this should help out a ton anywhere and everywhere in the wilderness. And last but not least, we're going to go claim our herb boxes. We almost have about 700 now, so this is going to be loot from 1,000 herb boxes sometime next month or the month after that. All right, we're going to try out this new fire cape Gmail spec. Oh, that should have been it, man. See, I really thought the fire cape would give me a little bit more DPS, but I guess it won't do that every time. This web weaver bow is just too much. They're smiting me right now. I got to get out of here. This was not the fight I was expecting with my, my new fire cape and MA2 cape, but nevertheless, at least I didn't die. All right, so this might be a little ambitious, but I did spot this guy. I could log out here, but, where's the fun in that? Maybe we'll get a lucky Granite Maul combo. Although I got to say, his username is a little intimidating. Elite Avoid, and he's also using Elite Void. Oh my goodness, he has a volatile staff spec. Okay, 30, so that's not too bad. I just need my opportunity. A 50 is not going to help my opportunity though. I want to throw a big surge at him and then follow it up with a Granite Maul spec, but he's making it really difficult. So, oh my god, 50 again. What crossbow is he using? Is that like a Dorgashan crossbow multiplied with an Armado cross? I mean, this is just painful right now, but we have so many brews left, so we should be okay. Taking so much damage. 20 defense is not in our favor right now. 45s to 25s. I mean, I'm getting chance left and right. I might have to prioritize the escape, I'm getting embarrassed here, so I'm gonna try to get out of here. He's gonna, oh, volatile. All right, okay, yeah. Oh, we're smited. This is not good, guys. This is not good at all. Let's go. Come on, south. Come on, we got to get out of here. One more hit and we're dead. All right, I think he can't. Yeah, we're good. That was, wow. That was dangerous. All right. Maybe we can take down this Pker. Come on, Gmo. Hiya! Oh, wow. See, I mean, I want to think that was a chance, an opportunity, perhaps, but they killed us, which means that maybe this is not the right place to try out my new MA2 cape and my new fire cape. I think that we have to go to the Wilderness Slayer caves. I brought my main account out, and here we are. 20 defense. We are 85 combat, 60 attack, 99 strength, but we will not be using any melee at all this video. We will only be using Fire Surge, Teleblock, Entangle, and the Dark Bow. We're going to be starting a 10-hour timer, and essentially what I'm going to be doing for this video is at first I'm going to go visit my normal Wilderness Slayer Cave areas and PK the normal players just for like an hour. Then after that, we're going to move on to the bot farm. Alright, first guy got away, but this guy, whatever this guy is, he is not going to get away. We got the Teleblock landed, and this, you know, full granite with the defense amulet. I'm not too sure what's going on here, but yeah, maybe he was trying to work towards that Slayer helmet. I imagine that's probably his first and last time trying out Wilderness Slayer, but yeah, not bad at all to start off. The things you find here. All right, we got somebody on the main account. Let's see. We're just going to keep throwing the surge. A lot of people here are just AFK, so yeah, not bad at all. The key didn't even have to use the spec there, but the next guy, same thing. He just kind of must have ran out of prayer at the same time. Pretty average keys, but this one looks like a big one. Here we go. We got a fancy cannon. We got the black mask. Oh, I love this combat bracket. These people just risk crazy money. 99 construction. You know they have some GP with them. Just got to get the freeze here again. These hellhounds help out so much with the lower levels because look at that dark bow stack. The perfect combination with the hellhounds. All that DPS adding up. 848k. That's two great keys back to back. Takes me no time to find these people. This guy was using water surge, and finally we got the kill. 148k. Not bad at all. Let's open up these keys. Oh, it looks like that guy lost his full granite set. What in the world did he keep? All right, the next key, a lot of ether, rune G kite shield. That's incredible, with some cannonballs. And then following that, just the simple Laren's key. Not bad at all. All right, what is this? Well, I can't tell the gear set. Okay, we got full Torva. Oh, there is no way I'm going to be able to kill that. I just know what I can get and what I can't, and there's no way. Oh, no, he's got obsidian legs. Oh, there might be a way, but too bad I misclicked. Way out in left field there. Oh, that was painful, but it probably wouldn't have been the biggest loot key, but this loot key might be pretty good. Here we go, 42, and they are dead. We have another fancy dwarf cannon, and it looks like the key comes out to be 400k. That is amazing. So what I can basically gather from the specific spot that I've been PKing at, the Hellhound spot, I've been hopping so many worlds, and kill after kill, key after key, there is still a lot of people that train here. I mean, I only play late nights, like super late nights when not a lot of players are online overall, so I would like to think this is a pretty good example that this is quite the hotspot still, even after that video I made about 3 months ago covering this location. But that's not what this video is about today. We're just killing these players, cashing in these keys, proving that I could go spend 10 hours doing this again and probably make some pretty good GP, probably lose out on a few big kills as well, and it would be a decent video, but instead I want to check out a different side of the Wilderness Slayer cave today. I want to go kill all of the bots that have seemingly overnight taken over this cave. So while I do enjoy killing normal players, I think it's better to kill bots, and it's actually better money as well. So we're just going to kill a few more players here, and then we are going to start the bot annihilation. What are these guys doing? Oh my, I think they're all teaming up on the Sacred Fly guy. Let's see if I can't attack this 109, 108, I think. Yeah, I can't attack anyone else here, but maybe I can do some damage to him. Come on, Nub vibin'. Where's my fire surge? Let's do this. Here we go. He's got a DDS. He's got nothing to show for it. He's going to need his friends. It looks like they took down that other guy, but I would like to think I'm doing the best I can here. Come on, man. Throwing these fire surges left and right. We should have the kill right here, actually. Come on, one more hit and he is dead. We got this. And all right. Well, I splashed anyway, but he teleported. So before we continue the video, I just want to say real quick that my IronSide discount code was recently changed to Mr. No Ship. That will now save you all of your cost on shipping. You won't have to spend a penny if you use that code. No shipping costs for you, and it benefits the channel directly. You can buy a brand new computer or even a laptop on IronSideComputers.com. They have incredible looking builds, and they've been supporting the channel for over 5 years now, thanks to you guys. So a huge shout out to them. And with that being said, that will be in the description below, the link with the discount code. Now let's go ahead and get into today's video. And now we are going to target the biggest Wilderness Slayer cave bot farm, the Green Dragon bot farm. Now I know what you're thinking, Mr. No Sleep, Green Dragon bots, these guys drop nothing. Well, in any other location in RuneScape, you would be correct, but here is the Wilderness Slayer Cave location. These bots not only are risking a base of 51k, look at that combat bracelet, that amulet of glory, that ring of wealth that you can't see that they all wear, as well as the rune boots. You know, you're getting a solid 51k per bot, but you have also all of the dragon bones, all of the green dragon hide. The unique thing about these bots, guys, is they all bring a looting bag. So you're going to be getting a ton more bones here and a lot lot more hides and all of the drops on the wilderness drop table that the monsters have in this cave, you're going to be getting those too. So these bots, the loot keys here are much more than 50k per key. Sometimes they're like on average 150, 200k. Now what you have to do to kill these bots is, as you can see, I'm logging in, but I'm always ready to teleblock. So I have F4 held down so that I can quickly teleblock as fast as I can. I would say that is the most important part of the kill. Once you get that down, you just have to simply keep them frozen, and they're eating tuna, so at that point anyone can kill them. I just enjoy dark bow specking them or just throwing some big fire surges at them. But yeah, that's it. I did run into quite a few people who were also doing this method, so it's really good that I was not the only one slowing down this bot farm. But I will say that this is the southern location found at level 18 wilderness. There's also another location about 10 levels up, and you can simply find a spawn of 3 green dragons there, and there are tons of bots there as well. So I just mainly focused on the southern spot for this video. As you can see, we're just getting consistent 60k up to 100k keys, and they do vary. Sometimes you're just going to have inventories full of 150ks. Other times it'll just be the basic 60, just because the bot may have just got here, so you killed him before he was able to get a lot of green dragons killed. And I was just a split second off. See how fast they can get away from you? But I mean, the login screen to hop worlds takes forever. Like, look how long this is. This is in real time, but as long as you hold down F4, you should be good. There we are. See, we got it there. We landed it. Oh, wait, we didn't. Okay. Well, yeah, they're fast, but I'm going to be faster. All right, let's keep on killing these bots. What I really want to see is a Trouver Parchment drop. That is the most expensive drop you can get from these green dragons, and something tells me these bots are not going to be banking it as soon as they get it. So that's a great feature about killing these bots, is that you never know. You just might hit the jackpot with one of them having a few Trouver Parchments with them in their inventory. Otherwise, you're just going to be consistently getting that base 51k gear, as well as all the blighted drops, all of the wilderness drops, and of course the bones, the hides, the insoled heads. The list goes on. I'm sure by the end of this, we're going to be having a pretty big collection of combat bracelets, glories, and ring of wealths, as well as probably so much other things. So let's just aim for 200 bots killed. I think I kill close to 40 an hour at this rate. I mean, this is insane how fast this is. As long as you land the teleblock and you have an account that scouts other worlds for you, like my main is doing, then this is a great method. Very fast to kill these bots. All right, we got the kill there with the normal dragon arrows. Didn't even need the spec. What do we get from the key? 1.1 mil. It looks like we found a bot who had the Trouver Parchments. That is incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why I'm targeting the biggest and I would say the most profitable bot farm to kill in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. This is huge. I mean, I'm stunned that these bots were programmed so that they wouldn't bank the parchment. I mean, I'm not going to bank it either, but still, it's crazy that they don't. All right, we got a Pker. I have the parchments on me, so I'm going to take this guy down. Otherwise, you know, what good am I? Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to do the death dot method. We're just going to keep on doing it. DPS, it looks like he's not even going to fight back. I don't blame him. I mean, I'm a much higher combat level, but we're going to just let the dark bow do its thing. Here we go. 18, 15. And that's why I like Mystic. I land every entangle. This guy, unfortunately, his ghostly robes did not. 993k from that key. What an incredible inventory. It's only been like an hour, and I have killed over 40 bots. And not only that, the Pker that I ran into was risking 1 mil alone. So just check out that key. Is that not incredible, guys? 2 parchments, 17 bones, 17 hides, and a base 51k gear. That is so nice. Go kill all these bots right now. Let's shut down this farm, and let's make some GP while we're at it. There's the Tome of Fire as well, 993k from that, and we're just going to continue on. Man, it sucks doing commentary when there's fireworks every 5 seconds, but happy 4th of July to you guys. Either way, though, as you can see, we always have my main account logged in here. He's just scouting. You know, I can't scout on Swerve's house because if I log in, these bots instantly teleport, as you guys know. So I simply just see where they're standing on my main, and then I'll use that to just log into my other account and teleblock the exact square where they're standing. In other words, I would recommend you have another account here with you just to use as a scout, and it could also help save your life if a clan here shows up, because there are teams here. I almost never run into them, but there are clans here. It is multi-combat, so keep that in mind. And you can also bring a friend if you want to go and teleblock, you know, 2 bots at the same time. Just know that they all tele at the same time in the room, so that's why I was only able to target usually 1 at a time. But I will happily say there was one occurrence throughout this whole grind of killing bots that I was able to kill 2 bots at one time, and it was at the very end, so I look forward to showing you guys that soon. All right, I did not expect this. We got 2 of the same people? You know, has this guy got green dragon accounts or something? Well, let's take him down. All right, I'll do a 2 versus 1. Emerald bolts enchanted all over me right now, but that's why we bring the anti-venom. I don't know what that level 56 is doing, but this is quite the fight right now. I was not expecting to fight so many. I already have 4 keys, so even if I kill 2 of them, I can only get 1 of their loots. Oh, now there's 3? What? 3 people right now? What is this, an army? All right, well, I mean, you know, that's okay. We're going to tank it. We got brews. This is why we bring so many Ceridome and brews for exact situations like this. It's the wilderness. I always say the wilderness is the most unpredictable place in RuneScape, so that along with Sears Village, I don't know what goes on down there, but either way, I'm taking so much damage here. I've almost got this guy killed. I think he's out of food completely. There we go. Okay, that was painful. Now I'm going to try to TB both of these. If I can just get one frozen, I can stand on top of them, and that will make it a lot easier for me. I still have a decent amount of supplies, too. Let's get that TB. Oh, no, a little too late there. Well, let's cash in these keys, see what we get. Here we go. Oh, wow, not bad at all. 107k from the first key and decent other keys. But now we move on to a very interesting bot here. This is what I call the 1%er, because there's 99% green dragon bots that are just with the dragon sword and a basic armor setup, and then there's the 1% that wear the Xerian robes and use water surge with wrath runes.
I'm a 1%er.
These guys teleport faster than, well, I don't know, the fastest thing you can think of, and so I've only actually been able to kill 1 of them. I hope you guys have some better luck with them though. But back to the armored bots, we're going to take down all of these guys all day and all night. What a fun experience this is, seeing that 40, just seeing these constant big hits on these bots. Let's go ahead and open up these keys. We have 110k, 169, 86k. I'm not sure what that rune scimitar was doing, but yeah, 85, and then another 163. All right, this person isn't a bot, but there's a 38 into the dark bow spec. Let's go. Perfect clicks. 36, 39. A lot of you guys were commenting on my last video saying that you didn't know that you could use the special attack orb in the wilderness. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know that for months either, but I just tried it one day and I guess they enabled it again. So I'm not great with updates, you know, it's hard to say because sometimes they make such an important update in the wilderness, but they don't really highlight it much. So it's easy for us to miss it. But yeah, you can use the orb in the wilderness. Some say it's not as good as using the actual click, but I like it. All right, I think these 2 guys want to fight, so I'm just going to go ahead and go up north. This guy is such a low level, and if I'm not mistaken, like the level 63, we can definitely take care of him, but we got to make sure he comes up a little bit. Then we have a level 59 up here. I'm not too sure what he's trying here. If they want a 2 versus 1, I am so ready. I think this guy's got a mage book instead of a tome of fire, so hopefully we can get that. All right, he's entangled, TB'd as well. We just have to make sure that his friend doesn't interrupt. All right, Darkbow spec, here we go. He's got no HP. Here we go. 12-12. That's not what we needed. His friend's not really doing anything to help. What's this guy got? Axes? Oh my goodness. All right, this should not be a problem. Dragon stone bolts, and he's on the run, so all right, yeah, he's probably gonna get out of here. Let's go for the friend though. Maybe he's got some risk too. Decent spec weapon. I'm not sure of what it's gonna be yet, but we'll throw in that TB. Oh, I bet these guys are regretting their decision of running north. Here we go. We'll see if we can't get that other guy. I'm not too interested in the bear mask. We want that mage book. All right, he's back here, so hopefully we get his spec soon. That's the downside of not having a light bearer instead of an archer's ring imbued, but we have the DPS ready. We just got a tank. I don't want to die here. That would be so embarrassing. I haven't died this whole video. I don't want to start now. I'm just going to attack his friend for a minute. I need a break from that level 59. We'll get him eager though, so he'll be wanting to fight in a second here, but I just need to tank it, and let's go in for the spec right here. All right, here we go for the spec. Come on. What are we going to get? 9, and oh my. Okay, so let's go ahead and go for the freeze with the southern guy. He's finally in the wilderness we need him at, and we'll just tank the friend. I just have no luck on the bear mask. One thing I just want to try out is just the normal hits with the dark bow. The spec is not doing anything for me, but this guy is such low HP. Maybe the delayed hit can get him. Come on, don't eat. Here we go. He's got 2 keys as well. 22. Yep, I knew it. 19. Beautiful. We took him down. All right, this will be no problem now. We just have to kill the friend. Bear mask was intimidating at first, but I have a frog mask on, and everyone knows frogs over bears any day. He's probably going to try to run here, but we have a decent amount of time to kill him. I think the DPS alone should take care of it. I still haven't seen a special attack weapon. Maybe you guys saw it, but I seem to have missed it, so maybe this won't be the greatest key, but I'm really curious to open up that other one. All right, and he should be dead here. Perfect. Okay, so I came in with 0 keys and I leave with, what is that? That is 5 keys. All right, first one is 3 million GP. We got the mage book. Well, that is an incredible loot key. I'm already making over 4 mil an hour just killing green dragon bots here. So anyone that I run into, I will always fight. It doesn't really matter what my risk is. I just love fighting on this account, especially Pkers here. The difference between the Pkers that I fight now versus the Pkers that I fought in the very beginning of the video is that these guys are on my level, which means it's anyone's game. The guys that I fought in the beginning of the video, those are, I mean, I can never kill those kind of guys. So I like showing you guys a little bit of every style around the wilderness, and I really like the PKing style in the Wilderness Slayer Cave. All the guys my level just, you know, it just feels right. So I try to avoid the Revenant caves these days. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is that anytime I ran into other people that were my level, I imagine they were doing the same thing I was. You know, it's probably about 3 to 4 people, and I did end up killing most of them in this video. But later on, towards the end of the video, towards like the last hour, and anytime I did run into them again, I stopped attacking them because I realized there are plenty of green dragon bots to go around. And while it is fun to fight other players in this combat bracket, especially with this kind of strange gear setup, I'd rather just continue to crash and annihilate this bot farm. So that's why I just kind of avoid Pkers at this point. I love the fights and they're really entertaining for me, but it's really nice to just all focus on one bot farm individually. And if you get a few numbers with you, you know, me and maybe like 5 other people just kind of hammering down on all of the world simultaneously, as well as going to the northern green dragon spot in 28 wilderness, I really think we could demotivate the bot owner from continuing this farm. And at the same time, the loot keys are just adding up to an extraordinary amount. Now, I'm going to do something different with the GP that I make from these bots, and you'll see that at the very end of the video. I didn't really do this for the GP. You know, I don't know. I kind of have a different view on things. I do PVMing for money. Like, PKing to me is always fun. It's actually where I end up losing a lot of my money, but as it goes for like killing these bots, I don't want to just like throw these dragon bones back into the game if you know, if I can't do something good with the money that I get from it. So we'll see what I can do at the end here, but at the end of the day, I am so happy to say that I did find, after multiple hours, another green dragon bot who had a Trouver Parchment with him, and this one only had 5 kills. The last one that I found had 17 kills, so this just proves again that they do not bank the parchment once they get it. They just keep on filling up that inventory. Well, we're about 3 hours and 20 minutes in, and we've killed 100 bots so far, or I should take that back, 92 bots and 8 normal players, 16.6 mil made overall. And what do we have here? Another normal player. Let's go in for the entangle. We already got the telly block in, and man, this has been a long drawn out fight. We got all the way to the chaos altar and finally got that dark bow hit in there. Wow, not bad at all. Let's see what that loot key is. Got 5 more keys to cash. It's like I only go to Edgeville Bank when I have 5 keys, no less than that. All right, let's open them up, and 167k, decent one from a bot. Another 80k, pretty above average. 50k, that's the lowest you will ever see. Can't even believe I'm seeing that now. 277k from the PK, not bad. Yeah, I mentioned before that I wasn't attacking the same person twice, and I had just run into that guy the first time, so if I run into him again, I'll make sure to off him. But for now, we're just offing all these bots with these incredible dark bow specs. Another 111k key. Another item that you get from these wilderness bots is the Wilderness Crabs teleport, and that's incredible. I think it's like 70k right now. So, you know, it's not just the Trouver Parchment that adds value, it's everything else too, because it's all going to add up over time. And oh, it looks like we ran into another PKer. All right, I haven't ran into this guy before. Let's go in for the telly block. So many splashes, come on. Well, if he's not teleporting, you know, he clearly wants to fight. There we go. All right, I feel very confident with this setup. This dark bow's been very good to me today. I noticed it kind of slacked on the last PKers, but it's been so good against these bots, so maybe it'll do good against this guy. The Archer Ring Imbue definitely helping out as well, so we're just going to keep lowering this guy, keep our HP a little bit high so we don't get specced out. Looks like he has a DDS with RCB, so not too much to worry about, but we don't want him to get away, so let's go in for the entangle. Definitely going to be a Tome of Fire PK minimum. All right, there's a splash. Come on, we got one more. You know, one thing I never consider is if this guy has a team or not, but I just never see teams other than that 2-man, you know, Shaggy and Scooby earlier. But here we go. We got this guy on the ropes here. He's doing a little bit of damage to us, but I still have 2 specs, and I'm just waiting to unleash him. All right, here we go. That might be it. Yeah, okay, I wasn't too sure because 220 XP drop, but there we go. We got all of the keys. That was a clean spec. I'm glad I waited. I usually tend to rush that, but 1.1 mil, not bad at all. Yeah, that could have been a long drawn-out fight. He also had the same amount of supplies left, so could have been anyone's, but luckily we got that big spec. All right, let's go for the TB. This guy, another smokestaff, but he, unfortunately doesn't have a tome. He only has a Zamarok book, so might be a little bit of a welfare risker, but nevertheless, they have a key. We've never ran into them before, so we will go for the kill here. And again, if I run into them again, I probably won't bother them. Wow, what a massive special attack, but it wasn't high enough. Just a few more hits and it would have been it. But overall, we're just going to have to chase this one down. They're probably going to run. They have a black DI top, so they do have a little bit of defense bonus, but it looks like they ran out of energy, and I think they're folds, so this should be in the bag. We just have to make sure we don't run into anyone. This is kind of a hot spot too. I'll see a wiped out over there. Yeah, level 85, I think, over there, so we want to be a little careful because a lot of Pkers PK around this area. I'm going to stay a little northeast, and worst case, they see them and they kill them, and then they go for me, but maybe I can teleport by then. This person is just not dying. All right, they have robes on now. This should be a good hit. Darkbow usually is a lot more accurate. All right, perfect. There we go. 22, and we got it. Let's go ahead and see what this loot is. All right, let's go ahead and cash in these 3 keys, see what we got. Looks like from key number 1, 85k. Another one of those great wilderness crab teleports. 161k from the next one, and 157k from the Pkers. So yeah, another welfare Pker, but understandably so. It's a pretty dangerous area, so you don't want to risk that much. All right, well, I was going to kill this guy just because he teleported up at the same time I did, but this black wizard robe person seems to be curious about me. All right, okay, so they're attacking me now. Let's go ahead and go for them. What is that, an ice burst? Ice burst. What a spell, right? Reminds you of the old days, 2006 to 2008 bounty hunter creators, even the '08 times. Oh man, I just love the wilderness, the ancient spell book. All right, so what we're gonna do here is the hit and run. I promise that's not as bad as it sounds, which means I'm gonna look like I'm trying to escape, but I'm just gonna hit them at the same time so they prioritize me and not their food, and it's already working. I've chanced this person twice now. I'm not really worried about the DDS. That thing is just useless, but I am worried about the light ballista. So we're just going to keep surging them. They're on the run now, so yeah, we should have this. They should be low food. I've done a lot of damage. Then for the dark bow hit, might be it here. Here we go. You know, I would wear that black wizard hat once I claim this loot key, but my frog mask is just too cool. It's like my lucky little thing. I'm just surviving against all these guys. How much was that? 263k, not bad. All right, we are back to killing bots. We're probably at like around 150 at this point, so we're just gonna keep on killing, demotivating this bot. Oh, I just spec'd the dragon. That's my bad. Well, we'll get back on the bot here. There we have it. He's taken down. And yeah, my main account stayed here the whole time, and no action on him. Yeah, there was just nothing. I would have attacked people if I saw them, but I didn't really see anyone. Just a bunch of bots. So this area is really just for this combat bracket on Swerve. It looks like we have another PKer here. A Phoenix necklace user. Oh my. Well, I take it back from what I said earlier. If I run into this guy, I will continue to kill him. I don't respect the Phoenix necklace. Nobody does. I promise you that. It's just a known thing. It's one of those things you should just know. Well, either way, this is a good fight. This is a good risk too. What's this guy even wearing? A steam staff with a normal Zamorak cape? I remember when I had a normal Zamorak cape 24 hours ago, but either way, we're gonna continue on here. If you're curious why I changed my RuneScape username on my main account, no particular reason other than I'm in the wilderness, and I do plan on being in the wilderness for a few more weeks, so I don't want to be recognized. All right, we got the kill. That was decent. The Darkbow did finish strong. That normal hitting Darkbow is almost as good as that special attack hitting Darkbow. You know what I mean? It's just so powerful. No one really gives him credit anymore. Very sad. All right, let's open up these loot keys. I think I got about 210k from that Mystic Pker, so nowhere near as much as I thought I deserved, but that's okay. 27 minutes in so far. I wonder how many people are still watching. According to my analytics, about 22% of you are still watching, which is incredible. I'll take that, you know what I mean? It's better than nothing. But yeah, you should comment your favorite animal below if you've watched this far. That way I'll know. All right, gentlemen, we got a twofer. We got a 2-for-1. I told you guys that in the very beginning of this video, this did happen one time, and this was the one time. So look at that, 42 taking one down, 39 taking the next one down, and I even had time to interact with my Hellcat. That is incredible. A little pet here, a little purr there, and then following that, a large loud meow and fellow bot killer. I mean, you don't really get more obvious than saying friggin' bots when I log in. This must be Fuse's alt, but either way, I just want to make sure that this guy knows I was trying to kill him for the first like 20 to 30 seconds of the fight, but then I realized, you know, this guy's just trying to kill bots too, and he's actually angry about it, you can tell, and so I figured I'd just get off of him. So that's me helping out. I got to do that more often, and that way we can really get these bots to get eliminated much faster. Well, I just want to show you guys that if you don't feel comfortable killing these bots in the level 18 wilderness location, you can simply find them at the level 28 wilderness location, and you can do the same exact method that I do: instant login, instant teleblock. luck. I find there to be less bot killers up here and more bots, but there are more Pkers, so it's more dangerous in my opinion. That's why I stick with the south location, but I think I've been here too long. What is that? What is that, like 6 guys trying to spec me? And it like they showed up as I logged in, so yeah, I guess I've overstayed my welcome. The bot farm might be fighting back, but yeah, hopefully they haven't infiltrated the northern location. Either way though, guys, we have killed 200 bots. Well, you know, more like 196, but either way, it's close enough, and it only took about 6.5 to 7 hours. Overall loot, looking at the 200 loot chests, 28.5 mil. I mean, look at that, guys. 189 combat bracelets. Okay, so I think it was like 189 bots, but you know, whatever. It's so close to 200, right? I mean, 202 adamant full helms. Come on, you know, 1,550 dragon bones. Unfortunately, we only found 2 bots that had the Trouver Parchment, but still, that was an additional 2 mil just like that. And I was only doing this for 6 to 7 hours. So imagine if I was to camp this for like a week, how much parchments I would gain. Just looking at this simple price check of 19.7 mil, this was all from the bots themselves. We have like 197 combat bracelets, close to 200 ring of wealths, 2,000 cooked tuna, about 190 bots killed, 10 normal players. Overall, just an incredible time. I had so much fun with this one. That's why I made this video so long, so that you guys could enjoy it too. And now I'm going to go ahead and sell all of this. Comes out to be about 4 mil an hour because I didn't die a single time. And the normal players just accounted for more extra loot. So what I did was I kept all of the loot that I got from the normal players, and I went and sold all of the loots that I got from the bots, and I put the money to some good use in World 444. That's the best thing I could think to do with it. Wasn't really much of a big deal. Wasn't really that much of a price check, but overall this money, you know, definitely helped out some people. And I just want to say that bot farms, I don't think are ever going to go away. So I can definitely see at least 1 or 2 videos every month for probably the rest of my YouTube career, focusing on eliminating them, destroying them, PKing them, or at least bringing attention to them. And I hope it makes for some entertaining content, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for. I just want these videos to be entertaining, and I think they are, because I'm having a lot of fun, and the feedback you guys have given me recently has been incredible. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you to the YouTube channel members, with a special shout out to DeceptionZ and xXzoticx. And remember to check out the description below and the pinned comment if you are looking to get a new computer in the near or far future. Using the discount code MrNoShip at IronSideComputers.com will save you 100% on shipping. Well, thank you guys so much for watching the video today, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep out.